Welcome back. Coming up this Sunday, we have the MS Walk taking place in Kamloops. We have special guests joining us today, Evelyn and Stan Lowry. Thanks for being here, you guys.
It's good to be here.
It's great to have you.
Thank you.
Jennifer Harbuck, of course, as well at the MS Society. You guys are here because you were diagnosed, Stan, with MS back in 2006.
Yes.
You presented symptoms of MS well before that, though.
Oh, yeah.
But you got your diagnosis in 2006. Tell me a little bit about what it means to live with primary progressive multiple sclerosis.
It was a terrible experience until I was properly diagnosed. To start with, I love to walk, and I used to walk quite often. And then so I had to use a cane. Then I went from the cane to the walker, and then I kept falling over with the walker. So here I am in the electric world. Mm-hmm. But I feel frustrated. I think my wife can attest to that, because I can't do what I used to do, anything small, and I'm losing the feeling in my fingers. I can't button my shirt. Evelyn does it for me. It's just not fun.
No. And it's hard for you both because you're going through this. So you're slowly losing the ability to be independent. And now you are in a wheelchair, which is a wonderful wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
But it slowed you from being able to be who you want to be.
You're right.
And Evelyn, you are Stan's caretaker.
Yes.
And this has got to be a big life changer for you, but it has been a long and gradual road to this point.
That's right.
What are your biggest challenges right now?
Just watching him with the disease making his life a little more difficult, quite a bit more difficult actually. And not having any kind of a medication that will help the situation.
There is no medication that helps even a little?
Not the primary progressive.
Okay.
No.
And I should have asked that to begin with. Primary progressive, Evelyn, maybe I'll ask you, how is that different from regular MS?
Primary progressive is a gradual deterioration, whereas relapsing remitting MS, people have ups and downs. And with this one, there's just a steady progression. It started with Stan's one leg and just gradually got to the point. And fatigue is a big thing with everybody with MS too.
At what point, Stan, did you realize I need to be diagnosed here, something's not right? I mean, obviously you were having physical challenges for a long time. The diagnosis probably helped in getting the best care you could, but at what point were you in your physical decline when you were diagnosed?
The walking that I mentioned before, but when my doctor sent me for an MRI, when he told me that I had MS, I was actually very relieved.
Sure.
Because I was thinking there was something going on up here that I couldn't understand why I was doing what I was doing.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Finally, some relief to know it's not in your head. There's something going on here.
That's right.
Yeah. So the walk is coming up on Sunday, Jen. I think it's amazing that Stan and Evelyn are willing to come here and talk about this. This has been not a struggle that started last year for you. It's been a struggle that's been going on for years.
That's right.
The MS Society, of course, reaching out to families like Stan and Evelyn to help, and that's the reason for this walk this weekend.
It totally is. And we are so grateful that Stan and Evelyn wanted to share their story, because so many people with MS struggle in very different ways. It affects everyone so differently. Some like to talk about their story, some don't, because it is, you slowly lose bits of yourself along that MS road. And it's about awareness. It's about bringing people together and how do we make an impact on this disease. We need to raise money so we can do more research and actually put our finger on what is causing this and how do we better help people deal with their symptoms?
Yes.
And that's all through research. So walk is a big part of how we move forward and how we get one step closer to finding a cure.
And for Stan and Evelyn, so frustrating to know there isn't a cure there. It could be right around the corner. I know that Canada has the highest rates of MS anywhere in the country, yet, you know, treating it is still somewhat of a mystery, and this must be hard for you.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I, with the research that Jen was talking about going on, and the more money that can be sunk into the research, the better. But I know it probably won't do me much good because I'm at an age now where it's going to be downhill here pretty soon. So yay for those that are coming and for getting help from people like Jennifer.
We are almost out of time. I told you it would go quickly. It's almost over, but I so appreciate the two of you coming on and being the faces of a disease that is still not solved yet.
Thank you.
And thank you for being here. Jen, we have about 30 seconds, and I would love to hear a little bit more about the details of Sunday, if you haven't signed up, and what time it is.
You bet. You can still sign up. You can come and join us Sunday morning. We're going to have registration at 9. Walk gets underway at 11. We've changed the route slightly because of some flooding, but we'll be at Sandman Center Plaza. We'll do some walking inside, and we'll have a route on Lawrence Street. So it's never too late. Just come and join us. We'll have lots going on. Stan and Evelyn will be there, and we'll just be having some celebration and partnership with all of our MS community, and it's a good way to just come down and support us.
Yeah, give awareness to the cause.
Yeah.
And here's to hoping that cure is around the corner. You know, like so many other things, that you just don't know if it's going to come tomorrow or several years from now, but the more money for research we can put together, you know, the better chances that's going to happen sooner than later.
True.
Thank you to the both of you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you
All
for
right.
having us.
You are very welcome. Information on the screen again. This is taking place Sunday in Kamloops. If you would like to come and take part, the more the merrier. Strength in numbers. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.